Ninjas are butterflies.
First of all, I want to show you this 9/11 video. It's 20 minutes long. Just kidding.
You sending it?
I'll just play it on here.
Hey, welcome to the half episode, everybody.
I don't know if you watched this here. We raised this
What are we doing?
Josh, please.
question, which was actually raised by ABC's Jackie Judd, as we look at these areas down below, and the video where the towers used to stand, and where is all the rubble gone? And have you been able to? Is there any way you can answer that question?
I'm sorry, Peter, I didn't get the question.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay.
Jackie Judd and several other people keep asking us, when you look at where the towers used to stand, there is surprisingly so little rubble. Where did all the rubble go?
It's a very good question, Peter, and I have asked some people who've been doing some of the rescue and recovery work this morning. If you look behind me, you can see the very remains, the skeletal remains of the World Trade Center. And one volunteer, Robert Gerlinski,
Is that George
explained to me
Stephanopoulos?
the reason there's so little rubble is that all of it simply fell down into the ground and was pulverized, evaporated.
George Stephanopoulos.
Evaporated.
That's what I'm saying.
That's weird, man. This
Okay, but what, if it didn't, then what did it do?
They
Can't hear you.
my theory.
If it was, yeah. So, like, even if it was an inside job, what does that mean about rubble?
That means there's probably some incriminating things within the rubble that they went in and got it all out before it could be investigated.
removed very quickly. Interesting.
And another reason you would not talk about, I believe it's possible that it all literally went into the ground, but that's because I think there were charges running down the building into the ground, and they detonated a hole big enough for it to like fall and fill. But that doesn't happen if if it's from a plane way up there. You don't dig the hole in the ground.
Do you remember when they found the old wooden ship underneath the World Trade Center?
No.
When they were excavating all the stuff out, there was like a really from I don't know, 1400s,
Really?
1500s, a wooden ship that was literally
Buried.
underneath it.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what they're doing. There's treasure.
yeah, and the ship was San Diego, an old wooden ship.
You're going to finish the quote. I was like, no.
Oh,
Did you see the interview they did on the news with like a bunch of engineers, like before like the story was being I guess hushed in a way, but they literally interviewed a bunch of engineers just asking like how did it happen, and it was literally tens of engineers like not possible.
Yeah.
Like just boom 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 boom.
I
boom.
saved a video. I'm not going to play it on this because it's super long, but I've been looking for this interview for so long, and it popped up on my TikTok. It was this guy who made some obscure documentary thing talking about the Twin Towers and like how it doesn't logically make sense. And they interviewed a guy who was working in Building 7 the day it came down. And he explained the whole situation. He's like, there was explosions, and everyone, he said, when I came in, everyone was gone already. And he said there was coffee that was still hot and like half-eaten sandwiches on desk. And then someone came up and was like, you need to get out of here right now.
Yeah.
And so he said, look, basically on his way out, it started here. And he tells his whole story. And then after that interview, it was like a week later, he died of a heart attack.
Oh.
Interesting.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
So
I also saw a thing. Oh, go ahead.
it's very elementary, but like the Building 7 situation, obviously a plane didn't crash into that. So like
No.
what is their explanation of
They
what
say
happened?
that debris from the two towers
Yeah, okay.
fell onto Building 7, started a fire.
The debris that evaporated.
It looked
Yeah.
it looked so golly, dude. It's such a
I mean, it
it's
looks
such
like
a
a
scary-
controlled demolition.
Yeah.
I've
It just
seen
went-
it.
Yeah.
I mean, go build a sand castle and spend like every day of the summer and throw
Yeah.
a can of soda at it, and you tell me when that thing implodes on itself. Like statistically not possible.
It's
I
weird.
tried to look this up too. And there's two people were saying, oh, this is real. And other people were saying, no, this is not real. But this thing came out 3 days ago. This guy on Twitter said, Congress is to vote on a bill that will make questioning the 9/11 narrative a criminal offense. The bill proposes anyone who questions the narrative can face up to 5 years in prison with a $10,000 fine.
It's called free speech, baby.
I was about to say, if you're proposing that, you are not defending the Constitution of the United States and have no business being in federal
Also,
office.
thou doth protest too much.
Thou doth protest too much.
to jail.
Straight to jail.
What is this?
Speaking of American freedoms, Lily, tell your story.
Oh, yeah, the frat boys.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what happened, right? So you're hearing about all these protests on college campuses regarding what's happening in the Middle East. And
What's happening?
oh, you didn't know?
What?
These protesters at UNC Chapel Hill campus.
I really don't know what you're talking
Palestine.
Palestine
kidding.
and Israel.
Oh, what are you talking about?
These protesters on campus. Hey!
She's trying.
Sorry.
You're literally interrupting her.
They're students, but they went on and they took down the American flag on campus at UNC Chapel Hill and put up a Palestinian flag.
about. Oof.
And the frat boys were so pissed, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so they went and they, in conjunction with administration, took the flag down and put the American flag back up. And immediately following that, the same protest group tried to take it down again to put up their Palestinian flag, and the frat boys formed a circle to defend the flag, and they were throwing rocks and bottles at them and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is within their right.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to take down a flag, then guess what? They're allowed to put one back up.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I don't mean like if you're gonna protect the rights of these people.
Yeah.
Do you see the people that were like protesting within the schools like buildings and stuff? And the principal was like, they're having food delivered to these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who,
They're
like these groups?
The people that are protesting that are like, saying
Yeah.
we're not leaving, they're providing food. And they're like, why are you bringing food? Like, if I stay in my dorm because I'm protesting, you're not going to bring me food to my bed.
Yeah.
It's like, what is happening?
It's so wacky.
The campus did say, though, that everyone involved in the locking themselves in the school and stuff, they are for sure expelled.
Are they really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, like, listen
You
to the
can't,
rules.
you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, like figure out. You
Yeah.
got to figure out ways within like within your legal rights that like can make a point without disturbing other people's peace. Without
Yeah.
just like it's like you can if you can't be that creative, then it's like what are you
Yeah.
doing?
But the chancellor came out and his statement was great, and he was like, we are always going to be for the majority of our students. Like, you can have an opinion, but that flag does not represent the majority here, you know? And, the American flag is what
It's a mess, dude.
it is. It's a mess. And
We're fighting the wrong thing. Everyone's
Yeah.
everyone's going after the wrong thing. It's like we're getting so distracted by all of this, on both sides, the protesting on both sides, all of it. It's just
One dude was on the news. He's saying that, it was the mayor. It was a mayor in New York, I think. And not New York City, but like wherever Columbia University is. What part of New York is that?
I'll look it up.
But he was saying, this mayor, he's like, he says, I think someone is funding this protest.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Okay.
well, why would you say that? And he's like, well, did you see all the tents that were out at the thing? He said they're all the same type of tent.
wow.
It's in city of New York.
Dude, it's the same
it
thing as
is?
the,
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Oh yeah.
It's the
I was-
same thing as another protest that we know.
Well, remember the pallets of bricks that were just
Oh
dropped
yeah.
off?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the COVID year, dude. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Weird year. I was impressed though when they interviewed the kid. News stations will try to find a way to the more drama, the more conflict, the more people are tuning in. So they're
Orchestrated outrage is what
but
it is.
so
Yeah.
they interview this frat kid, which that's here we go. High chance the kid says something stupid, and so they ask him like, "How do you feel? Why'd you do it? Why'd you put the flag back up?" And they're basically asking him to have some commentary on the Israeli-Palestinian issue. And he says, I'll be honest, he said, I don't understand what's going on over there. He's like, I grew up a kid of a military family, and I just don't like seeing our nation's flag disrespected, so I had to put it back. And I was like,
yeah, well said.
well done.
Well said, sir.
Well within your right.
I saw a Fox News
Delta
interview
Phi.
regarding it, and not that I'm not pro Fox News. I think it's poison, but they
I think all news outlets are poison.
I agree. But they brought on a veteran, and he was talking about it, and they were like, "What? How do you feel about this whole thing?" And he was like, "You know what we should do? What UNC Chapel Hill should do is all of those kids that are protesting, send them on a study abroad trip to the Gaza Strip. Let them learn what's going on over there and how life looks like." And which I think is extreme and like callous, but it's true. He's like, we go abroad and we defend our country, and it's just so disheartening to see this behavior, and like we know what it's like.
You know who's to blame? Abroad. Probably.
Some broad.
Yeah, some broad, I guess.
You know how they say history repeats itself. You ever heard that saying?
No, but I heard history does repeat itself.
Yeah, it does. This one guy on TikTok had a very interesting perspective of Mao Zedong, who was the first communist leader of China. Like he did the communist revolution in China, which now that's why China's communist. He used university students to start the movement of communism in the country. He got them all riled up about this whole our current political, they're against you, they're evil, they're bad. And so we got all these university kids like on board, and they started protesting. They started killing other students, and like, which led to the communist revolution in China. And it's like, and the guy's thing was like, it's smart to use college students because they're in the learning stage to where they're like, they're starting to become an adult and stuff. And so they'll kind of just take in whatever. Yeah. And he showed a clip of this one chick at Columbia University, and she's like, well, we're doing this because our university has taught us blah, 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 blah.
Oh, dang.
And he's like, you're not even thinking for yourselves.
No. I know.
And he's like, don't you find it interesting that you can't even become president of the United States until you're 35? And he's like, because you're early 20s, like you're still developing.
Your frontal lobe hasn't.
I was about to say it's the
yet.
science. Your neuroplasticity freezes at like 23 to 25.
Yeah.
So it's like
I thought it was interesting that Mao Zedong used
college students
to start the communist revolution.
And they're the loudest right now. Like I feel like on my social media pages is everyone that I went to school with, or like kids that I know that are still in school, and they're just like, they're being so loud, and they don't understand.
Yeah, it's like,
well, not that I understand.
But none of us do, but like we can't claim that we do.
I know.
That's the problem. It's people that claim they understand the issues and they know they have the answer to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that simple. There's a whole lot more organization that's happening behind scenes, and we're falling into it. A lot of us are
everyone
just falling right
has
into
to
it.
figure out how to get out of their own echo chamber, including ourselves.
For real, because
like,
it's freaking algorithm.
Yeah, well, that's why I do follow a lot of outlets and people that like I really don't agree with at all on like a lot of things.
I'm just kidding.
This guy Andy Danoon, his agenda is just, it's scary.
First of all, I had no agenda. If I was in Building 7 right before it blew up, seeing all the half-eaten sandwiches, I would came in like, oh, we need to get out. Oh,
is anyone gonna finish this?
No one's gonna eat this tuna melt.
But I want to hear other perspectives, right? Because if you hear multiple perspectives, you can kind of formulate your own conclusion.
Yeah, that's the whole point, and that's why we look into different religions and why people believe what they believe. So, because all of it's going to point back to the truth. Yeah, if you seek the truth, the light will be there. Yeah. And so, no matter what it is.
Did you just come up with that?
I just came up with it.
Dang.
And everything that's in the dark will be brought to the light.
You just came up with that too?
Someone get a pen.
Teach me the fish.
Oh, crazy times.
Hey, crazy times. Let's talk about that president, though. Speaking of presidents, let's talk about Dr. Phil talking about Trump right now, because it kind of blew my mind. Because apparently you can't vote if you're a felon, right? But apparently you could be president if you were a felon. And I had no idea. So this is Dr. Phil explaining Trump's situation if he were to get, if this did happen and they did actually send him to prison.
If Donald Trump is convicted and faces 4 years in prison, the scenarios are these. If he were to win the election, and that could happen because you can be convicted of a felony and still be elected president and serve as president. You can't necessarily vote if you're a convicted felon from prison, but you can serve as president from prison.
Oh, that's so funny.
The inauguration would have to happen from prison. He would have to entertain heads of state from prison.
Oh my
He
gosh.
would have to have staff meetings in prison. He would have to actually do his job as president, maybe from Rikers Island in the beginning, then from some prison in New York.
That's wild.
That is
pres-
so funny.
Could you imagine?
You
POTUS,
can't make an exception.
well,
if you
POTUS has
win.
the power to pardon.
Can you pardon yourself though? There's got to be a rule. Can you pardon yourself?
Well, that's
I mean, I do all the time after I fart, but
Pardon me.
pardon me. Whoops, you're free. Wait a minute. That's all it took.
Pardon me.
Can a president pardon themselves?
There's no way.
It'd be so funny though, right?
I bet they can.
What is he even being indicted for? I don't understand that. It's the documents that he had in Mar-a-Lago.
I don't. It seems like something new every week.
If he went to prison, I mean, our spending budget would reduce ridiculously because he can't travel so much.
Yeah.
So maybe we should lock up every president. You could be president, but you have to live in prison. You can be the most powerful man in the world, and you get free. You get freed after your 4 years.
Dude, this,
But you
this-
have to be. That actually was not a bad idea.
He had
They-
lapped Obama like 4 times on the spending budget in the 4 years that he was there versus Obama's 8 years. He spent so much on travel.
That's all right.
Can I show you guys something that I think
Obama
is-
spent a lot of traveling with drones that are blowing up people's weddings and stuff though too. So that's where that budget went. They're all sharing the wealth.
Let me show you guys this.
Share the wealth.
Watch this. This is some Russian dude, and this is I guess like a workout thing he does with babies to help them stay limber and
I've
stretch.
seen this before.
Was it on Instagram? Oh.
Can't do that. Shouldn't be able to do that. Nope.
That's a real baby,
Bro.
dude. That's literally like what my fear is. Like whenever I have a babysitter, I'm like, yeah, just like get them in bed, and that's what they're doing. That's like what they're
Flipping
just flipping my kids. That's my worst fear.
His rebuttal to the hate is, I'm a professional, and we've taken time to work up to this.
Also, the baby looks like he's doing fine though. So in reality, who are we to say?
What about shaking
Yeah,
baby
I was
syndrome?
thinking
though?
shaken baby syndrome. Yeah.
That's not a real thing. That's not a real
I shook
thing.
my kids all the time.
Look at Debbie's fine. She's like just running into the corner,
Drools.
just running into the corner like you're at a game,
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I probably should have.
running in place.
I probably should have talked about this on the pod. But have you heard about the Manta unmanned submersible?
Would you?
I don't know what you just said.
Manta unmanned submersible.
No.
It is a newly developed
Oh.
Marine Corps.
Oh, no. I haven't heard this.
Send it.
So this is, I mean, it's not, just look at the picture.
Yeah.
So what it is it's basically, it looks like a manta ray, but it's, what like war drones are for the sky. They now have them for underwater.
Wow.
And they also can be powered. He called it like geo something. Basically, by the temperature of the ocean, it can power itself and currents. And so what it
That
can,
sounds like some alien technology
He
that
said-
they just
Yes.
found.
he said it can hold a payload, and they haven't disclosed what type of payload, but they know that they can go sit on the bottom generating with currents, and they can sit dormant in a low power state waiting to be called into action.
That's some alien technology stuff, dude.
I
What
don't
are we
know.
doing? Everyone just chill out for a minute. Just chill out.
Can we just pause on all this technology real quick?
China invented a submarine that runs off of lasers. It's
does that
literally
work?
projected by lasers.
What?
The force lasers,
Like they never have to-
force.
I don't know. It just said runs off of lasers. Like its propulsion is
Yeah.
laser technology. They said it's a renewable source of energy that they wouldn't have to come up and refuel and stuff.
Yeah,
Aliens.
we're still using fossil fuels.
Actually, a lot of our submarines run off of nuclear energy to where they don't have to come up.
I saw this guy on TikTok that created a oil out of recycled plastic.
Saw that, dude. That's
And
a
everyone's
crazy
like,
machine.
everyone's like, you're not suicidal, right? You're fine. You feel good. You're in good health.
the one he lights, and he's like, it's mostly diesel, but
Dude,
there's
it's
gas.
like literal. Like he like made it out of
Don't be posting that
plastic.
stuff.
No.
I mean, what do you
Tell,
do?
Dude,
tell your
it-
friends.
Tell your
looks-
friends, write down the recipe and mail it to 37 people.
Yeah,
His
to every news outlet and all across the world.
Yeah, his contraption looks sketch.
It's sketch, but it's like, it seems like it's doable. That's
Yeah,
like the guy in Africa that has that renewable resource.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, what are we doing?
What do you say it is? It's like a microwave, basically, like a,
I can't remember.
something like that. But
Yeah.
If he's doing it from home, imagine if he had a lab.
Imagine.
You know what's interesting? I'm just thinking about this right now.
Laboratory.
The lizard people in California.
Yeah.
Um,
Hillary?
they say that they use chemicals to carve out these tunnels.
Yeah.
And then we talked about that one dude in Blurry who said that some of the pyramids were used to create chemicals. And you look at like ancient Egyptian architecture, like how precise it is.
Dude.
It's like there's no like tool that can make these cuts.
I saw the video for the first time of someone like entering the pyramid and like it's super steep in those steps and how it's just this tunnel that's like this wide, but it's just immaculate.
It's precise.
It's the softest sides and it's completely clean. It without any modern technology. I'm like, that does not make sense to me.
You also think about, they say that there's somewhere in Egypt where there's like literally like a handprint in the stone. So they're like, their theory is somehow they're able to change the molecular structure to where it's malleable. And it's like these lizard people, they basically, it sounded like they melted rock that went out of the tunnel. And it's like using these chemicals. That would make sense.
Yeah. Golly, dude. That's so scary. Think about a chemical that can literally just like that. Someone can harness this power or this type of energy and literally just evaporate stuff.
What do you think they did to a person?
Evaporating buildings. Dude, okay, what if those planes were filled with that chemical? We're getting so far, dude.
The chemical is just Windex.
The lizard people took down the World Trade Center.
Oh.
This is how Alex Jones got there, guys.
Dude, back on Tolkien, dude.
Reptilians.
What's his quote about fire and stone?
Fire and stone may break my bones.
Yeah. No, you're
but the one ring to rule them all.
Your ninja show's getting a little promiscuous.
What is happening?
Andy! Andy!
There's the remote over there, dude.
That's not the...
Oh. Shut up.
Make sure nothing's happening.
You know what I'm talking about, though? The battle for Helm's Deep?
Yeah.
Where he talks, that's like the technology that they've figured out.
Yeah.
The ability to reduce stone with fire.
Yes.
Yes. Stone, fire.
Yes.
You didn't hear my joke. It's just Windex from like My Big Fat Greek Wedding. You know how they say that Windex fixes everything?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
It's a great movie.
Don't quote it enough. What is Mr. Darcy's going to be in a new movie? We just watched the trailer for it.
What was that?
He's British in it too, so like he plays like it sounds like. I was like, okay, Mr. Darcy. What was it? It's just a brand new movie that we were watching. Darn it, I completely forgot.
I don't know.
It looks like a good movie. It was like because I didn't think I was like I don't know if this is a movie that Lily would want to see in theaters or not. But then he shows up and like yeah, you would have to.
We have a lot of
I
mail.
love going to the movie theater so much. I'd see anything in the movie theater. It's just getting a sitter.
Okay, what's his name?
Oh, I get to open it.
Yeah.
Fun.
What's
fun.
that dude's name? Matthew McFadden.
Yeah.
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Aww.
How did they do this? I've never seen an envelope that sealed before.
Did you guys meet these people?
Oh, Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick.
He's the bad guy in Deadpool. 2.
Oh right,
Yeah,
right.
with Wolverine. So you gotta go watch that.
I love Deadpool.
Okay, I didn't know.
But not Wolverine.
Well, he's gonna be in it, so.
Who's that from?
It says thank you for the tour. You
The
have
tour.
some wow, that's fantastic. Look at.
Wow.
We'll
New
hang it up.
logo. Who dis?
10 million subs, and Andy will get that as a tramp stamp.
Look at this.
Do it.
It's a Bigfoot and an alien cohabitating.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's
the creep.
great.
That's the creep.
It's from. There's more. And Nessie.
Nice.
And the Bigfoot.
That's
and
actually
the
pretty
alien.
dope.
That's sick.
Magical
And he's
Loom
doing
Player.
this.
That would be a good T-shirt.
That's a genius
Bigfoot
concept.
and aliens riding Nessie.
It says.
Piggyback ride.
Do you see a
Ninjas.
picture?
Yeah. There's $10,000 cash in here.
St. Clairsville, Ohio.
You go. Oh, there's nothing in there.
Just a letter.
Dear Ninjas, my name is Ellen. I'm 15 years old. My family and I love your podcast and look forward to every episode. I included some drawings inspired by your Ninjas Are Creep song. Awesome. I think you guys should cover an ABBA song. True that. Thank you guys for all the laughs that you brought to us, and I can't wait to see what you do next. With love, Ella. Oh, thank you.
Ella. Thanks, Ella.
Are you next?
Yeah.
This is a long letter. I don't think we're going to read all of it. But it's the Arch Retreat people and in Illinois. And they wrote a very large amount. I don't know what's happening with all of it, but it's a lot.
I'll read this one.
Okay.
We got someone graduating.
Oh, we do two over here. You go first.
Okay, I found your show. I'm really bad at reading cursive. This is like a mix between cursive and non. I found your show last year and quickly became a dedicated listener. My favorite part of every week is listening to a new episode. You guys always make me laugh, even if sometimes the conspiracy stuff is a little too accurate. LOL. Josh. I think she was like being like you, like Josh.
Oh.
The story you told about the time.
No, she's talking to you. She's saying, Josh.
Oh, the story told about the time, the road and the truck. Oh boy, I'm sorry. Someone in the car for 5 hours. You were going to my hometown, Andy.
Ah!
Oh, she is talking to us.
Yeah, she's not mimicking Lily.
I can relate to your fear of owls. That's me. Heck no. My family used to keep a plastic owl outside to keep predators away. It freaked me out. Lily, your segment on the show is my favorite part.
Thanks.
I will ask my friends and family the questions through the week. Andrew, your guitar skills are amazing, even though I really don't like Asians. I think you're pretty great. She didn't say that.
Oh, I was like,
Your guitar skills are really amazing. I love hearing you play in the intro songs. The intro songs are always so fun. Also, I really don't like Asians. All right.
dang.
It's okay.
Thank you so much for all the laughs and great memories. I don't know how to say her name. How do you say that name? Oh, Bria Lee.
I would say Brayley.
Brayley. Hey,
Braille.
congratulations on graduating.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay, my turn. This lady's name is Lily. Dear Ninjas Are Butterflies podcast. Hey, Andy, Lily, Andrew, and Josh. I just want to say that I really love the podcast. It always brings a smile to my face. It's always so interesting to learn about all sorts of events happening or movies. I do have to say, though, sometimes I'm with Lily. Some of that stuff is really spooky and crazy. Anyway, y'all seem like really cool people. So if you find yourself near Wichita, Kansas on May 19th, feel free to stop by. I know we can't do this, but that is so fun. She invited us to her graduation party. And to do something like that one day, just to show up,
That would be really rad.
so fun, right?
Dude, that would be a blast. Where's she at?
Wichita, Kansas.
It's right up the road.
Hey, that's literally where Kelsey flies into.
So fun. And look, she plays the ukulele, or what is that?
Her family's only like an hour away.
Is that a guitar?
It's like a baritone ook.
All right, I got a cool one
Okay.
from Seth Walton at the Walton Sauce, the hot sauce guy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, created a special hot sauce just for you guys and your
way.
audience. Ninja Fury blueberry sauce. Yeah. It is amazing. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, my newest two sauces, pineapple and the hottest sauce I ever made, Death Wish. Of course, I had to include some of the core flavors too. Love you guys. Keep up the awesomeness. Any orders with the code SundayCool on my site, Walton Sauce. That's WAHLTONSAUS.com. Gets 20% off. If you ever are desperate enough for a guest to have me on, boom, we'll get you on. Ha ha ha! It would make my year. I'll keep the sauce coming, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Dude, I wanna
Sauce
try
Look
man.
at that.
Oh, sick.
Made with 100% milk.
That's true.
Hey, we got a wedding invite.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so going. I love weddings.
Melina and Joshua.
1 second.
Melina and Joshua. Join us for the wedding of Melina, Laura, and Joshua Story.
Okay, I
June
thought she
8th?
was inviting you to get married to her.
June 8th,
Possible.
2024 at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Address,
But where is it?
Kentucky.
Do they have a registry?
They do.
This one has a Venmo. I think we should Venmo her.
Their
Listen-
registry is 2 hearts. 2hearts1story.us. This. So everyone that's watching this on Patreon, go buy them something. Okay.
Or tell your parents to go buy them something.
Or tell your parents to go buy them something.
Also,
Say, I'm getting married, and then send them that link.
Venmo Lily Lillie dash Racchini RACCHINI. She just graduated high school. It's awesome.
Yeah.
RESPECT.
All right, we got to try it. The hot sauce good?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it hot?
Spicy?
It has that like back of the throat kick. It's not like a palate burn.
Ooh, man, that is good.
Wow.
I feel like it's a dessert sauce, but I'm trying to think of like maybe like hot sauce on ice cream. Yeah.
Death Wish?
Nope.
Should we try it?
It comes with a dropper.
Should I try it?
I mean, you can.
Wow, that's good.
Yummy,
What if
yummy.
he's trying to kill stuff?
Blueberry habanero. That sounds like a popsicle at the Hippo.
That's so cool.
Get our own hot sauce?
Oh my gosh.
You're trying it? You didn't drop anything, did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
No. That is hot.
Yeah, is
That's
it,
good though. It's flavorful.
What's the pepper in it?
Scorpion and ghost pepper.
Oof.
Oh, didn't look at that before.
would-
Scorpion peppers, butte chocolat,
Oh, butt.
habanero, butt. Oh, there's butt in here.
Butt chocolate.
Butt in here. That's why it's so good. Why do I like this? All right. That's awesome. Dude, we have our own hot sauce now.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Bana, hot sauce.
Check it out. Look at that. All right. And we also got sent like, I think there's like a bunch of like homemade, someone like made these and like had them printed, but bedtime stories for the, I think, I'm assuming our girls or
I think they're for Andrew.
because he's on that reading level.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. And if you finish all of these before the end of the summer, you get
A gold
candy
star.
bar.
Oh, logic.
Oh boy.
Love it. Man,
Listen, this is
Y'all
a,
are the best.
this is a song that I have to sing exactly.
sing it. Sounds like Reggie Watts of a bit comedy Bang Bang.
Everybody's already dead.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I was dead. Okay. And it's
You chose literally the most difficult song to sing in the
it's
whole
a
time.
5 minutes of him beatboxing.
Everyone dies, bro.
Why would you choose that song? I'm sorry, I thought I knew it.
It's funny now that I know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you should.
You guys aren't necessarily putting off the greatest vibe, okay? I couldn't get in my head.
I'm just in the corner going.
They're just like holding the guns, like so sad. Like, why did you do this? We didn't want to do this.
Oh, politics.
Politics. Politics. A lot of greatness.
Oh, wait. When does this come out?
Next Friday,
Okay.
the 10th.
Well, we got to make an announcement on Patreon because on when? Oh no, it'd be fine.
Yeah, we'll have to upload a video before
Yeah,
Monday or something.
because tickets for sale. If you guys didn't know this already and you're watching this, tickets for sale. We have 150 tickets that we are selling to our Patreon users. First come, first serve.
Patron.
At a discount or something, or what's up with that?
No, it's just
First access.
It's just reserved.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're actually released earlier. So they're released on Wednesday, which today when they see this is Friday.
Sick.
So yeah, they say very good.
Yeah, very good, jolly well. Yeah, yeah, jolly good.
We're doing good. We're doing
Yes.
good.
And we might be going to Nashville before that. Who knows?
Who
For
knows?
something else. For someone
Which
else.
you will have to come to that.
Yeah.
You guys don't even care.
What are you
guys don't
doing?
even- you guys don't even care if I'm there.
No, she's
If you keep-
begging
if you-
for us to say, yeah, we do, Lil, even though you already know
Don't
it.
give it to her.
We're not.
No.
Because I know the game you're playing.
We just invited you, and you go.
You don't even let me
No,
there.
this is what you're doing. Lily, do you
I said you definitely have
wanna
to come.
Do you want to come?
Play the victim, be the victim.
Boom.
Yes, I would like
I
to go to
blame
that.
the victim.
Is that a thing? Is that a go?
Not happening.
No, not yet.
quite.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
Hey, it's
now
not
that you're
happening.
coming, it's not happening.
We'll see though.
No, that would totally. I would freak out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Love you. It's potentially Theo Von. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Did I say ninja? I meant
The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful